Ugh, so good. Alright, I think I'm going to go into hardcore mode and try not to die, although the game reminds me that I have a ton of diamonds, which is really friendly of it.
Yeah, spend your shiny diamonds, because you got like 12 of them.
Well, now I have 3 of them, because I couldn't
That's
resist
good.
the cat of 9 tails.
Yeah, cat.
Let's see, yeah, nothing around here is 3, so onward. Oh wow, there are like magic bombs? I didn't even know. Anyway, hard mode. Best mode. Shrine of Glass right from the start? Okay.
Yeah, no.
You say
No.
that, but... Ooh! Well, okay, that's a start.
I mean, like, you are hitting for 4 now.
Yup. I can't dig, though.
Oh, well, I guess you're hitting for 2, but... Oh, nope. Yep. I think if you pick up the Shard of Glass...
Oh, I can dig with that, can I? Yes, I can.
Yeah, I think it'll count as a shovel.
That's really sad in a way. Poor Cadence trying to go through with a Shard of Glass.
Really digging through dirt walls with a shard of fucking glass.
This is what I brought her to.
Cadence is hard as fuck.
She really
You do
is.
not fuck with this lady. She will wreck you sideways.
She told them to drop dead. Which in retrospect was kind of ironic.
Like, literally, she's like, well, the super powerful evil wizard literally tore my fucking heart out. So, I'm gonna kill him.
Well, I mean, I feel like at the point where the wizard tears your heart out, you don't really have much of a choice. Oh god!
You could, like, no. JRPG protagonist goes home and cries about it. Cadence is like, fuck you, give me that shit.
Cadence is like, I want that heart. Yeah, so, monkeys are evil.
Oh, you got monkeyed.
I got monkeyed.
Yep.
Monkeys
That
are bad
was-
news.
That was the wrong stuff.
That was the wrong strategy for monkey dealing.
Yep. That was the wrong strategy. The wrong stuff.
Good old lobby upgrades not working here. Here we go. Yeah, these wraiths definitely do not show up on the first level unless you are on hardcore mode. I am reasonably certain of this. Kinda just entered a door from the side. I'm okay with it. That was so bad. Monkeys are really bad. Really
and
bad.
again, it's like monkeys on their own. It's like, what? They don't even damage me. Who even cares?
Why would this be
Yo.
a problem? And then you enter a room and monkeys.
And then, like, it's never just a monkey. It's never just a. This game is all about, like, very simple things moving together to form a complex thing that is unlikely to be directly replicated, but it's made up of perfectly understandable parts.
Yep, it is definitely A+, and I mean, for a game that is literally on Steam Greenlight, literally, I am very impressed.
How much is it?
I'm
gonna check. I'm gonna
yeah,
like
please
you're
do.
playing.
I definitely bought it on sale though.
I didn't.
It's worth the full amount of money. 'Cause I think it's like, I don't know, $10.
15.
Yeah, 15.
25 if you get it with the soundtrack.
Which, honestly, as you could probably tell, is not a bad investment.
Is like pretty okay. Like my opinion of the composer has, you know, I'm not some huge fanboy of his, but these tracks definitely fucking worth. It's like, welcome to the fucked up skeleton dungeon.
And I mean, what more do you need? Oh, a bomb spell. Wow. Just when I saw it for the first time. Need a bomb? When don't you need a bomb?
Hit by zombie, retire in shame.
Nope, it's fine. It's totally fine. This bat, though.
I've never been able to make good use of bomb spell.
That's perfectly reasonable.
I like crossbow and bow a lot.
That was the
I haven't
best
had
card
much
draw
chance to
ever.
use them. Red bat.
Real bad.
Red bat. Hey, Vicas.
Yes.
Red. Oh, shit. Black skeleton. Yeah.
Yes.
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 Team black skeleton.
Don't fuck with the black skeleton.
Skeleton, yellow skeleton, motherfucking black skeleton. Shit, he hip thrusts at you once. Bam. I think he hits for 2 hearts base.
That does not surprise me.
Let me check. I can actually check the numbers. Yeah. Attack
2
power
hearts.
2.
Oh!
Just like fuck off.
Skeleton.
It's like the you've played NetHack, right?
Very briefly, I have not played as much NetHack
Yes,
as I probably
Team Black.
should.
That's 2 for Team
That
Black
is
skeleton.
2! And like, the thing is, when you're playing
Oh
this
my
game,
God.
you do not
did-
process that kind of thing, because you're like, gotta move on the beat, gotta move forward. And if
Right,
there's a skeleton on the other side of that door, or the other side of
He's
that...
ready. The
he
skeleton's
is-
fucking ready.
The skeleton knows, you
Right,
don't, but he
just
does.
Tear you in half. He's like, a new spine for my collection.
Ah, I had the red
I
dot
want
dead
them
to rights.
Add a special character in this game just for me. That like skeletons are not aggro to you.
Friend of skeleton.
It's like friend of skeleton.
Wow, there's just bat
Skeleton
rooms.
loves you.
Skeleton always loves you.
Yeah, it's like how in NetHack people joke about like another victory for Team Lowercase A.
Yeah.
Right? This is another victory for Team Black Skeleton. It's like walk in a room, Black Skeleton dead.
Yep.
That's not quite the same as Team Lowercase A. Because like that was always about like you'd get rushed down by 8 of them.
Yep.
And that's what kills you.
This is just
Whereas
don't
Black
fuck with the
Skeleton
red
is more
with the
like-
black skeleton.
This is more like Gnome with the Wand of Death, where you're just like, oh, I'm dead.
That was sudden.
Yeah, it's more like that specific team. Still though, mucho respect to.
Infinite black skeleton respect. Alright, so this shrine that I'm about to go into is a fun one. Let me just get this first and see if it's... Ooh, Ring of Luck. I can dig that. Unfortunately... Oh, actually, yes, I can afford one thing. In the Blood Shrine.
And the Blood Shop, yeah. Ring of Luck just makes better stuff spawn as far now.
I believe so, yes.
Oh man, Obsidian. Yeah, you can't afford the real nasty shit.
Yeah.
But hey, that can't possibly be not worth it.
Rip.
You're dead.
I'm dead, but at least it wasn't to a black skeleton.
Was it to a different flavor skeleton?
It was. It was to a lot of skeletons.
Yes, Team Skeleton.
Team skeletons.
that was,
Also,
I think, an
just look at the
obsidian
skeletons right now.
Oh yeah, they're shaking it. I think that was an Obsidian Cat of Nine Tails,
I think it was.
which is like if I walked into there with 2 full hearts, I'd be like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can live with it. Obsidian,
I will
since we
spend
haven't run
myself-
into it yet, is basically it does damage based on your multiplier. And if you have 3 multiplier, you do 3 damage. Which is insane.
Yeah, and like, you know, Cat does have this slight disadvantage of it being a 1-target weapon, so it's not quite so useful when you're getting swarmed.
Mm-hmm.
But it lets you like deal with a lot of enemies in just like completely dismissive ways, where you essentially kill them by avoiding them
Yeah.
and walking away, and just like, oh, this incidentally murders you.
So
Cat and Whip definitely both take some practice, and I guess also Flail, because
Mhm.
Cat and Flail have the same hitbox.
So what we have here is a character select screen. Different
Oh, God.
characters have different things.
I can't play Monk. I love money too
is
much.
Basic. Monk is, well, I'll let you read when it comes up on screen. Yeah. Let's go. I think this is an important lesson for all of us, so,
Power of Poverty, gold kills. But you'll get one free item from each shop. Would you like to continue?
I would love to continue. Ah!
You picked up the money.
I did.
Because you're not used to not picking up money.
Yep. Like I said, this game is all about like you're moving with the beat, you're with the rhythm. You don't even think about the shit you do.
Yep, killed by a vow of poverty. Oathbreaker.
I am no true monk.
But hey, get a free item, I guess.
It was in a hallway.
Yep, you gotta go around.
Monks are very good diggers for that reason.
It does also mean that, like, basically on each floor your goal is like rush shop, rush stairs.
Yeah.
You don't need to be accumulating gold, and that's kind of nice.
I'm still doing it. I'm not used to monk yet, and like
Yeah.
I played monk.
No, but it's so like opposite of the way you normally play.
Mhm.
You can't just switch. You need to like spend a few runs just. Yep.
Just dying over and over and
yeah.
over. And I mean, like, I'll give the game credit because it does this in a way that isn't at all unfair.
No,
It's just
still,
completely.
like, the rules for gold appearing are the same as they always are.
I'll get it eventually, I promise.
Again, we haven't like very few of the rules change in
Yeah.
this alternate mode, and I think that's important, so that we don't change. Man, goddamn.
No,
I'm
it's
just going for
fine.
it.
It's totally fine.
Like, here's what I'd also say: maybe just ignore more monsters.
Yeah.
Because you kill monsters to get gold, but you don't need gold.
Nah, now we're in the fun mode.
Also, very, very ballsy with the Shrine of Darkness. I
Look.
love it. I love Shrine of Darkness. I am always on Team Shrine of Darkness.
I am now on team killed by Light Minotaur.
Yep, that's
That said, I managed to get killed by something rather than my own greed at this point.
You could have even had that last hit on him while he was still getting up.
Yeah, I know. I get very cautious with these
I
sorts
think
of things.
but see, like that's bad actually. You're showing some enemies too much respect, and that's bad because that means you're missing opportunities to damage them, which means they have more opportunities to damage you.
Yep.
Too much respect.
No respect. No quarter. Also the wrong set of buttons sometimes. I'll do it. For the record, what I just did was ridiculously stupid, but I'll let the audience figure out why.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's still like a broadsword.
Yeah, that is the only plus
I mean,
here.
in that regard, it is still an upgrade. And it
Very
doesn't make
true.
gold appear where it wouldn't normally.
Yeah, the
I mean,
way
one
that
coin is just as lethal as 6.
Yep. The way that the gold weapons work is that you get extra gold from every monster you kill. Yep. I'm also going to dig a new path through this level.
Worthless gold. I mean, sometimes with Monk you gotta. There's all this poisonous, worthless gold on the ground.
I let my guard down for just a second there.
You collected the gold, didn't you?
I did.
I wait for it. Wait,
A monk must always be prepared.
Keep death in mind at all times.
It's definitely a metaphor for something. It's just an empty room. It's never just an empty room. took so long between fighting enemies there that bad things occurred. I have a lot of respect for the level design in this game as well. Like,
oh my god, it's like this is what we did. This is why we endured like 100 shitty indie like roguelite, whatever the fuck you want to call your garbage ass procedurally generated game that was made by like actual apes who don't know how to design things. We suffered through 1,000 of those so we could get to
so
this.
we can reach this zenith.
So we can reach this zenith of like playable fucking games that are good and make you. Well, you dodged the Minotaur.
I did, yes. Unfortunately, it was not enough.
I don't know if diamonds are still safe. It only says gold kills. Gold isn't
Well,
diamonds.
in this run, this is hardcore mode, so diamonds are just gold.
Oh yeah. We'd have to go to regular zones.
Crap!
You can play regular zones. Ah, titanium shovel. You're gonna touch the gold.
I made a mistake.
You made a mistake.
I've made a mistake.
I guess wait for the level to time out.
I can even show people why this is a super big mistake. Because when you blow up the walls, which you can do. Success. This is the best speedrun ever.
Oh my god, that's so good. I mean,
I've never
you know
even
what
considered
you have to
this.
do to not die. So, you know, you can at least attempt to progress. You'll get the punishment floor.
Yep.
Or the punishment chamber, and that's, you know, that's especially with Monk, that's a little less than optimal. But you have an out. Play to your outs, Vicas. Play to your outs. The Monk meditates, yeah.
We can just, you know, enjoy the dulcet tones of the
Enjoy
shopkeeper.
the fucking shopkeeper. But I think there's an option so that you can always hear the shopkeeper singing, which, like, strictly speaking is not optimal, because then you don't know when you're close by hearing him.
Yeah.
But then, like, oh my god.
This.
So many just little, like, this game is good because it's like correct on a high level design ways, it's correct on low level design ways. The little touches are good, the big touches are good. It's just they thought this one through, and it ends
Very
up
much
really
so. It's very much that, like, you can tell that the people behind this know exactly what they're doing, and just
I think they had a
together.
very good understanding of what made all those other, like, procedural games bad, and they're like, let's not do that.
Yes, don't do those things.
Rogue Legacy is a game about upgrading yourself. In this game, even in the mode that allows upgrades, you need to get good.
Yes. And
Also,
it
yeah,
also
your
gates
cursor's
your
on screen
progress on the... It actually gates your progress on the ones that... Like on the, whatchamacallit, softcore mode, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, softcore.
Because you can only do one... I almost succeeded though.
Yeah, I guess I still see you in the shop. You just went down the floor.
Yeah, you'll see.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, you were actually just dead there.
I could have survived though if I had hit right
Maybe
instead
kinda.
of left.
No, because then the bat would have dropped gold.
But I would have been oh, you have to leave that room?
Oh, I guess no, you don't. You would have just been
Yeah, it would have
stuck
just
again.
teleported me out, wouldn't it have?
No.
Oh.
It's just like the punishment room is like a room in the dungeon floor.
Right. Oops.
So you would have had to, like, again, just wait out the song.
Yep. Punishment room to punishment room.
Just ashes to ashes,
Punishment
crust
room.
to crust.
Exactly.
Alright.
I am switching back to cadence so I don't have to continue subjecting myself to that.
Vicas, let me come to your house and we can do co-op. It'll be awesome.
Yes, I will definitely have to at some point do that. There we go. Alright, this will either be the last run or second to last run, depending on how well I do at it.
Okay, so don't forget to pick up money again.
Yes. This is important.
Yeah, now you have to like unteach yourself.
Yep.
That money is good again.
Greed is good.
Greed is good.
I was also just completely off the beat there for like 10 seconds, but we're good now. There will be times when you notice that the enemies are like just moving completely different than you. There we go. I have managed not to die thus far, which often means that this isn't going to be an awful run, but you know. No promises. Alright, there's now a big pile of gold on the stairs. Could have done that a little better. Ooh, treasure.
Will you die again to Team Black Skeleton?
No,
No.
we're good. We're fine.
Fun fact, headless skeletons can still hurt you by running into you.
Yep.
This is rare, but you know, just
It
watch
can
yourself.
and will happen. Alright, as soon as I find the merchant, I will be on my way out of here. And the nice thing about this game is that you play it long enough and you start to get an idea of how the map works, which, again, it's kind of good to have, because it'll be different every time, but you'll kind of be like, okay, I know this floor will have a merchant, I know there will be chests, I have a general idea where to look for hidden rooms. It's, again,
flail.
It teaches you really well, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, well, the whole map has to fit within this rectangle, so I sort of know where to bother checking. Dat flail, though.
Dat fucking flail. I think there's a skeleton that wants to see me. He
God,
saw
I
me.
love the animation on the flail.
I know, it's just so big
Just like,
and scary.
thump.
Alright, this next one will be our last run. Let's see how it goes. I was once again found by Team Black Skeleton.
Yes. Oh man, you even had him. You
I
had
did,
Black
yeah,
Skeleton,
and then I jumped into him.
But you jumped into his warm, loving embrace.
Yep.
I love it. Go to, I'm not. I just put every time you die to a black skeleton, I actually get $12.
I didn't know you were being paid by the skeletons.
I'm on their team. I'm their brand manager.
That
Let me
makes
tell you
sense.
about what
Oh,
Team
dear.
Black Skeleton can do for you. 2 hearts.
We're good, we're good. That was actually handled better than it had any right to be, I just want to say. Beautiful. And
Yeah, so
then I
like
jumped
the
into a
light
monkey.
minotaur, if you're like right next to him as he crashes, you just finish him off.
Yep.
And that's, you know, showing them exactly as much respect as they deserve.
Yep. There's definitely such a thing as too cautious.
I don't know if he's the person who came up with this quotation, but a friend of mine who's real good at fighting games, and other games too, but like fighting games especially, said 50% of fighting games is showing respect for your opponent. The other 50% of fighting games is showing no respect for your opponent.
That sounds about right. Ooh, we've got up to the gold dagger now.
Love skeletons. I mean,
Skeletons by doors are my one true weakness.
Yeah, just guard skeleton. I would like it if this game would feature some skeletons in like non-enemy roles. Because that is sort of the typecast position that you often find skeletons in.
Indeed. Skeletons really need to be getting better work, better roles, better skeletal representation.
Yeah.
I want that sword, but it looks like it's not to be. Oh, hello there,
see what you got.
skeleton!
Yeah, no titanium broadsword today, but guess enjoy your leather armor. Oh wait, no, you got glass armor. What am I saying?
Uh-oh.
What am I saying? You got your shields up. Hello, skeleton.
We're good.
Fine work, Skeleton.
Skeleton has done well, but it's kind of funny because as you were saying, get armor, I was going back to get the armor.
Yeah, because they busted up your good stuff.
They did. But this will do, assuming that I can get any sort of help. Oh dear. I hear...
Yeah, everyone says medieval, but that was like more than a decade ago.
It happened!
Wait for it.
It happened.
Yes! Open to a black skeleton.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
wait,
That
no.
much is fine.
Time for red dragon.
Red
Nope.
Dragon certainly helps
Black
with
skeleton.
it, but Black Skeleton...
Team black skeleton. Team black skeleton. Team black skeleton. Team
Black Skeleton flanked by Green Skeleton just was too much to handle as the Ooze family looked on.
Oh god, I probably would have like backed off to the starting room. And
Yeah,
be like,
that
okay,
probably would have
I'm
been the
gonna
better
let
way.
the skeletons and the dragon just sort of approach me. Come at me, bro.
Worth
Maybe
noting
use
that
a
the dragon
bomb on
can
the
kill or that the dragon can kill basically anything with its fireball
Yeah, fireball does do damage.
to all things. I faintly hear the poor merchant who I will never get to visit.
Oh, he's fine.
He's probably up in that little hole, safe from the dragon that has now eaten me. Alright, well, I think that I'm about done here. I'm glad for everyone who stuck around.
Oh my god, thank you for streaming.
Yes, this is a really
For-
good game. Thank you for
some
coming
reason,
along.
now that I've like beaten hardcore, I'm super excited about this game.
It's
Even
really
though
good.
like I've sort of beaten it, but I guess like there are other characters and going faster and higher score.
Yep.
I don't know.
It definitely seems like
It's
even when you
good.
beat it, there's a lot of stuff to it. And for once, the pro caveat of roguelikes that it changes every time is a bonus that might actually make you want to play more. Alright, I will see you guys, I hope next week. I will probably have some other person on and maybe be playing some other game like Hearthstone. We'll find out. Thanks for being on,
Video game.
Medibot.
Thank you for letting me harass you in your television.
It's perfectly fine. You can harass me anytime you want.
Honk honk. Thanks to everyone who watched.
Yes, all of you people.